These aren't just cars. They're rare rolling treasures, commanding tens of millions at auction. Stay with me as we count down the top 10 most expensive vintage cars ever sold. And wait till you see which one tops the list. Number 10, 1956 Ferrari 290mm. Model year, 1956. Auction price, $28.05 million. Ferrari 290. A legendary Mille Miglia racer driven by Fangio. This ultra-rare Ferrari, only 4 built, blends speed, rarity, and provenance in one breathtaking machine. Number 9, 1954 Mercedes-Benz W196 F1 Racer. If Formula One had a crown jewel, this would be it. The 1954 Mercedes W196 was a Grand Prix legend. Sleek, silver, and unstoppable, it carried one Manuel Fangio to his world championship titles. This exact model roared across tracks like Nürburgring and Monza, reshaping F1 forever. When it finally appeared at auction in 2013, collectors went into a frenzy. After all, how often do you get the chance to own a Formula One winning car? The hammer dropped at $29.6 million, making it one of the most valuable race cars ever sold. Number 8, 1967 Ferrari 412P Berlin Etta. The Ferrari 412P Berlin Etta wasn't just a car. It was Ferrari's answer to the Ford GT40 during the 1960s racing wars. Only a handful were ever built, and each one carried the same aerodynamic curves and raw power that made Ferrari a racing titan. This particular 412P had a pedigree of racing at Le Mans, Daytona, and Spa. For collectors, that racing DNA was priceless. In 2023, it shattered records, selling for over $30 million. Just looking at it feels like stepping back into the golden days of endurance racing. Number 7, 1957 Ferrari 335 Sport Scaglietti. This beauty is more than just an artwork on wheels. With a 4.1-liter V12 engine under the hood, the 1957 Ferrari 335 Sport Scaglietti was a fire-breathing monster. It raced in the Mille Miglia, Le Mans, and Sebring, often with legends like Sterling Moss behind the wheel. One of only 4 ever made, its racing story and breathtaking design made it irresistible to collectors. In 2016, at a Paris auction, it sold for $35.7 million. That's not just a sale, that's history-changing hands. Number 6, 1964 Ferrari 250 LM, Le Mans winner. Here's something special. The last Ferrari to ever win the 24 Hours of Le Mans outright. The 250 LM was Ferrari's bold experiment to push racing boundaries, with a mid-engine design that was ahead of its time. This exact model carried Ferrari's legacy of endurance racing glory. That combination of beauty, history, and victory made it priceless. When it sold for $36.3 million, it wasn't just a purchase. It was a celebration of Ferrari's final moment of Le Mans dominance. Number 5, 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. When you think of rare Ferrari, one name always comes up, the 250 GTO. With just 36 ever made, each GTO is like the Mona Lisa of cars. This particular chassis, 3851 GT, had its own racing story, competing in the Tour de France and Le Mans. In 2014, it went under the hammer for $38 million, becoming one of the most expensive cars of its time. Collectors call it the Holy Grail Ferrari, and it's not hard to see why. Sleek curves, unmatched rarity, and a racing soul. It has it all. Number 4, 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO by Scaglietti. Another GTO, but this one was even more special. With coachwork by Scaglietti and a long record of racing success, This Ferrari became a centerpiece of automotive history. In 2018, it sold at RM Sotheby's auction for an unbelievable $48.4 million, breaking records left and right. For collectors, owning this car isn't about driving. It's about having a piece of history that will never be repeated. Number 3, 1962 Ferrari 330 LM/250 GTO. Unique hybrid. This car is so rare, it's practically one of a kind. The only factory-built 250 GTO with a larger 4.0-liter engine, it was Ferrari's experimental hybrid between the 330 LM and 250 GTO. With its unique design and competition history, it became the ultimate prize. In 2023, it sold for $51.7 million, making it one of the most expensive Ferraris ever. For car collectors, it was like catching lightning in a bottle. Number 2, 1954 Mercedes-Benz W196R Streamliner. The Silver Arrow. This streamlined masterpiece wasn't just fast. It looked like it came straight out of the future. Built for the 1954 and 1955 F1 seasons, it won multiple Grand Prix with Fangio at the wheel. Collectors value two things: history and rarity. And this car has both in spades. In 2013, it became the most expensive Formula One car ever sold, going for a jaw-dropping $53 million. Number 1, 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé. Finally, the king of them all. The 1955 Mercedes 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupé isn't just a car. It's a legend. Only two were ever built, designed as road-going versions of Mercedes' dominating race cars. With gull-wing doors, futuristic curves, and unmatched engineering, it's widely considered one of the most beautiful cars ever made. In 2022, one of these coupes sold for $143 million, smashing every record in history. That's more than triple the price of most other cars on this list. This wasn't just an auction, it was a moment in history. The most expensive vintage car ever sold. Period. Which of these automotive legends blew your mind the most? Drop your favorite in the comments and hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping rides and rare car stories every week.